Hey Leute, willkommen zu einem neuen Part von Noire und mir ist das jetzt fast nochmal dasselbe passiert wie mit dem Taxi. Ich musste nochmal laden, allerdings musste ich nicht nochmal den ganzen Fall nochmal von vorne machen, sondern einfach bloß die Sequenz ab dem Busbahnhof. Jetzt ging es relativ schnell, ich habe den Bus jetzt schon im Blick und werde den jetzt einfach mal eiskalt stoppen, damit es hier endlich mal weitergeht in dem Spiel.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
So.
Is some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Okay. Für diesen Hinweis.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo
Oh,
camp.
Entschuldigung.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
Fahren wir zum Revier, weil wir haben den ja eigentlich schon festnehmen lassen. Also war das jetzt vom Trigger ja eigentlich auch verkehrt, dass sie gesagt haben, ja, wir müssen jetzt zum Obdachlosenheim mit Verstärkung am besten. Die mögen keine Bullen, ja, toll. Aber wenigstens ist es nicht allzu weit. Wir sind nämlich schon da. So, wen haben wir denn jetzt? Wir haben den Ehemann.
What the hell? We're going this way.
Und wir haben den Obdachlosen. Hast du was zu sagen? Nee.
Come on, Phelps, on your bike.
Gucken wir mal hier rein. Vielleicht haben sie den hier reingesteckt.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Er ist ein bisschen nervös. Aber lügt, weiß ich allerdings nicht. Zweifel mal an.
You hate women, Ackerman.
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrellson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Ich glaube, das ist eine Lüge, aber dann ist es anzweifeln.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
Ich muss es leider verbraten.
You have an alibi? Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses. So be it.
Will der sterben?
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
Na gut, da sind jetzt die ganzen Fälle eingesperrt. Also die Morde, die
A
Verdächtigen.
man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Threes of Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Statistik ist natürlich jetzt ein bisschen besser, weil ich es ja nachgespielt habe. Das ist eigentlich mal Quatsch. Ein früherer Besuch beim Obdachlosenlager ist ja schön und gut, aber ihr wisst ja, dass ich in den vorigen Teilen, wo ich dort früh war, da war ja gar nichts. Da lag das Seil da, glaube ich, noch gar nicht rum. Aber es wurscht.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you
So, irgendwie wird Phelps da schon so ein bisschen gefeiert wie ein Popstar. Hat ja auch das dementsprechende Zahnpasta-Lächeln drauf. Und hier scheint er einfach gern hinzukommen.
me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Neuer Fall, bin ich mal gespannt. Uiuiui.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside the railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Na dann mal raus hier. Bin eh nicht gern bei dem Typen in der Nähe.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Fahren wir erstmal zum Pfandleiher.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators,
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Die reden gerade über den Vater von dem kleinen Mädchen, wo ich immer noch der festen Überzeugung bin, nee, der war das auch nicht. Na, ein bisschen näher ran. Mal rein in die Pfandleihe.
How can I help you boys?
Hä? Ist denn da keiner oder was? Ah, da. Diggerchen, lass mich da ran.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Okay.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
Gut. Na gut.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Okay, jetzt muss ich selber mal kurz in die Notizen schauen. Ich würde, wenn ich könnte, wenn ich dürfte, zu dem Juwelier fahren. Lassen Sie mich aber nicht. Schienenkram. Also dann doch mal ab zum Rangierbahnhof.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
Dem gefällt sowieso gar nichts.
Guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Any Central units, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Ach mei. Schon wieder ein ganz schönes Stück. Ach, unterhalb. Die hat aber auch einen Wendekreis. Da irgendwie rüber auf die andere Seite. Jo, da geht's durch. Ist nicht ganz der reguläre Weg, aber macht nix. Ey, ich habe eine Sirene an, ihr dürft mich nie ranbilden.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Na gut, Leute. Ich schmeiß euch hier, auch wenn der Teil mal ein bisschen kürzer ist, jetzt raus und wir werden die ganzen Verhöre, Befragungen, Beweismittelsuche auf den nächsten Part verschieben. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Seid beim nächsten Mal wieder dabei. Ich bin der L und ich bin raus für heute. Macht's gut. Ciao.